Welcome back, folks. For those of you that are new, I'm the Old Man, and this is Old Man's Perspective, playing Ark Survival Ascended the island. In the previous episode, we went out looking for an otter, and were unsuccessful, ran into a little trouble, doing of our own, so hopefully we'll get a little better this time. Let's see what we can get into, and if we can find one. Right. Alrighty, let's close this door up. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video series so far. This is episode 85. And if you haven't watched them all the way through, have fun doing it. It's really interesting. And to see how far I've come. I want to try to get this bird that's over here because he's always stealing stuff anyway. See what he's got in his inventory. Get some food on this guy. Oh, we got some resources we got to put away first. Let's go over here and find out if we can put away some resources. Alright, let's go put these up. I didn't want to turn that on. I just want to put some more keratin in there. Where's our trophies? I think it's this one. Yep. Give me some venom over there. Let's see, that one. There's the hide. Good. Close the door. We're going to put our Argentavis back, which we used in the previous episode because we had fallen and met our demise in the run. So, let's just put our Argy back. There we go. Pop them and ride them on over here. We got some upgrade points. We don't want to upgrade them yet. We're just going to leave them right there. Get back down onto this guy. We're gonna check some other spots today for otters, because I looked at the two spots that I know of, which didn't really pan out that well. Didn't pan out the way I wanted them to. So, if you like the whole series, click that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I don't want the crowd pot out of my hand. Pull that out. Let's go down here. We're going to go south first. We're going to check there, and we're going to work our way north and see what we can find. There may be some otters over here. Few and far between, obviously, but it's worth a shot. I see fish. I don't know if they're going to spawn here. There's the Pteranodon cousin over on the other side of the water. Let's go up here and see if we can see from the air. I see fish. Don't know if there's any otters here. We're just checking. I had to use the great googly moogly to see if I could find something yesterday. Figure out where they spawn in here. This was one of the spots that said it's a possibility. So, doesn't hurt to look. They should be swimming pretty quick above the coastline. Let's go up here. since we didn't find any there, we'll go to the next spot, which is going to be up on this direction. I think that's a beaver. There's a beaver there. I don't want to mess with the beaver. I'm just looking for an otter. Supposedly, it's different in here than it was in Evolved. Evolved, they'd be by themselves. And supposedly they hang around by the beavers because it's safer. So, a snake over there pissing off a beaver. Well, looks like he met his demise with the beaver. I'm still looking. It's not bright enough out yet to look, but I'm scanning the area. I don't think that's a beaver, right, or an otter right there below me. I might have to go in the water to look. And we're gonna have to find out. Because they move pretty good. There's a greenfish down there. I'm not seeing anything here, so let's land him here. Take my pike. Let's see if we can find something in the water here. Lots of bones. There's a fish. A green fish. That's another fish above us. Check our oxygen. We're not gonna mess with the beaver, because if you attack them, then they'll come after you as well. I'm just swimming around close to the swamp. Looks like my Argentavis is getting attacked over here. I mean my Pteranodon, because I didn't put him on attack your target or protect himself, so. There's the beaver. I don't see any women on the surface. I'm looking though. I am looking to see if I can find one. Nothing that I see here. Alright, here's one other place that I was told to check through the great googly moogly search, and that is going up by the green obelisk, on the north side of the green obelisk. So we're going to go there and see if we can find something up there. Sun is still coming up, which is a good thing. Got plenty of food. Well, actually, no, I don't have plenty of food. I need to eat a little bit of food. We're going to head towards the obelisk, and hopefully we're doing well here. And we'll be able to get one. Here comes the fog. That's always dangerous with the fog and the clouds. And why does it always seem to rain in the mornings? It doesn't rain so much in the afternoons. That is a Quetzal over to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the right side of the wing, you will see a Quetzal as we're passing by, heading to the green obelisk. Yeah, act like a pilot on a plane here. Alright. I didn't see any in the rivers, so might as well go to a different section and see if we can find them. We're gonna go right here. Land. We just land right here to recharge. I think we're gonna scan this little river right here below us. It's still dark out, so down in this river. That water's raging too much. I see the fish. We're going to try to follow this up here. Let's look down here and see if we find one. This was another spot that was told to have them. I just have to look to see if I can find them in the river here. I know they like fresh water. Whew, almost crashed. I see fish. Oh, yeah. That's not something I want to mess with down there. I thought this was going to be a safe area, because it said look up at the green obelisk. Maybe it's in further? Over here, maybe? I see fish. I don't see an otter. It's supposed to be real tiny and moving really fast. So I'm looking. That's a sarco. This is definitely a dangerous area. Definitely a dangerous area. Need to keep our height. Just so we can see in the water, see if there's anything down there. Not seeing anything moving around. I would be swimming fast. So let's keep looking. I know it's going to be dangerous when we go to look for one. That's fish. It's moving too slow. That's a fish. The two white spools behind us. Those are fish. They're just moving too slow. This is not the spot I wanted to land. Evidently, I was out of stamina. I'm watching. Gotta keep my wits about me. He's flying way too high. That's the problem. Come on. There we go. Now we're on him. I guess it was just too much weight carrying me. That's a dragonfly. I'm looking. It's a carno in the water. Hey, big fish just killed. What is that? What duck was that? He killed a fish, whatever it was. Alright, since that's not the spot I thought it was, maybe it's down here. Is there a spot down here? I'm looking. I'm looking to see if there's a spot over here. Supposed to be fresh water, which this looks like it would be a spot for it. I might have to go and use the great googly moogly and try to find it again. What is that? That's a Deinosuchus. I'm looking. I don't see any otters. It's supposed to be on the backside of the obelisk. So let's go up higher. Maybe there's another spot of water that I'm missing here. Maybe there's another spot of water I'm missing here. But it's supposed to be fresh water. And the video I saw did not have any trees or anything in it, so I don't know why there'd be any otters in an area where there's not fresh water. Because they are freshwater animals. This looks more like a swamp area. Yeah, this is definitely a swamp. I'm hearing all sorts of sounds down there. Nothing that I want to fight with. I hear a snake. Oh, there's a tail over there. Oh, that's a sarco. That's what it is. Still not seeing anything here. I am totally confused. Totally confused. Maybe there's a lake over here. Yeah, that looks like swamp too. I'd be really surprised if I find one in the swamp. Because it's supposed to be fresh water. And that does Looking at the rotted tree stumps and the dead trees, that does not look like fresh water. I don't see any movement except for fish in there. And I know how the game is. When you say you're looking for something, you're not going to find it. Just the way it works. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the swamp. So, shall we head back over to our normal spot since the daylight's coming out and see if we can do this again, and maybe we'll find something over there. And maybe it's just that we haven't been lucky enough. There is that possibility. So, recharge our stamina, look at the map, see where we're at. And we're going to go straight over to the river here and make our way around. We're going to head straight over to the river. Maybe up this way. And we'll work our way back through the river. I don't know if there's any over here, because this is pretty dangerous waters too. Looking for movement. There's something down there. It looks like it's a fish though, because it's not moving fast enough. And an otter is supposed to be working on the top, running around. Alright, so that's definitely not it. Let's follow it through here. Oop. Go over to the river. Let's go down here. What the heck was that? Oh, that's a Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus, or whatever you call them. Go up, because I'm lost. Alright. River? Okay. There's the river. I was going the wrong direction of the river. Go figure! Nothing like an old man being lost, is there? I see turtles. That looks like a baryonyx. Magnamara. Still don't see any otters. I'm looking though. I'm paying close attention to the water. What was that? Whatever it was quick going in the water. I'm looking. Nothing in the water. Nothing swimming except for the fish. That's a beaver up there in front of us. I don't know what this is over here. Snails? What is that? Oh no, that's a beaver. Okay. He's moving quick. I'm looking. Anybody see anything? If so, point to the screen. Tell me where it's at. 'Cause I'm just not seeing it. All I see is beaver over here fighting something or building something. I just removed that marker that showed where I died last. I've never seen any beavers in here, in this section. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, because anything can happen in this game. It's almost like Big Brother. Expect the unexpected, but you don't know what's going to happen. I do not see any otters, because they'd be moving pretty good. We're working our way back down towards our pond. There's a baryonyx again. The river just hasn't been permissive to find what I'm looking for. Yellow with a gold drop. Let's hit that one. Let our guy recharge while we're here. See what we get. That. We could take all of it. We just put it in the... We could take it all and just put it into the grinder for what we don't need. Alright, let's continue on. See if we can find one. See if we get lucky enough. I'm looking. Only salmon. And this water does not look that clean. I'm sorry. It's not something I really want to swim in, but if I have to, I will. Seeing how we're doing, see if there's any movement. Cousin hanging out on the rocks right there. Scared to move. Probably a new flyer. Just got his flying permit. I'm looking. You would think that they'd be pretty simple to find. No such luck. That's a fish sitting in the center section. I'm watching the riverbanks too, because they are known to run up onto the riverbanks. See the fogs rolling in. Not something I want to play with, because the fog just makes it harder. And I don't want to, like I said previously, I don't want to use any of the commands to wipe out the fog, because that takes away from some of the effects of the game. It'd probably make the water crystal clear and things like that, and that's not what I'm doing. I am specifically looking. Let's see. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a moose. A lot of dimorphodons over here. I'm looking. I don't see anything running fast in the river. They do move a lot quicker, and they're a lot more noticeable. That's just a salmon. Scanning the whole waterway, because you never know if their spawn points have changed, and I know they are few and far between, so trying to find the right spot for them where they spawn is going to be the key. And then once you find them, then you have to kill a big salmon, and then hand feed it to it. There's a fight going on over there. And hey, for all of those Squatch hunters out there, I found Bigfoot. He's right here. He's right there. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. There you go. There's Bigfoot. You know, the Bigfoot is the world's champion hide and seek. He's the world hide and seek champion. Yeah, that's what he is. Nobody's found him. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Paramorphe, Garoo, whole bunch of different terms for the same type animal, the Yeti. But have you ever seen a picture of it actually clear? Nope. They're always blurry. Why is it always blurry? Watching my stamina. Also watching the water. All I see is salmon. I don't see any movement on the beach. Keep on going. Can't believe I made it all the way down here already. There's a baryonyx. What is this? Is that one? No, that's one of those birds. Those birds will come down and steal stuff from you. Or knock you off your mount. They dive at you. There's a beaver. Let's pause right here. See if we can see any on the banks. Nope, all I see is running on the bank because of the raptors. There's a beaver. Pause here. There's a salmon. Let's go around this way. The beaver was over here yesterday. The beaver had his hut right on the other side of here. This is where I inadvertently hit that little button. There's the beaver. I inadvertently hit that little button and went flying. Looks like he's building his hut. right there next to the water, and it looks like he's got a baby with him. I am looking for an otter. I'm just not seeing it. He'd be moving a lot quicker. And I'm just not seeing it. I see the salmon. There's the beaver dam right there below me. I think that's a baby beaver with it. Jeez. Calicotherium wants to fight something. He's chasing it right into the water. I'm looking. What is this? Oh, that's a baby trike. Check this out. What's hitting me? Oh. Dragonflies. See the baby trike? Look at this. Look at how little he is. I am not messing with the mama. Don't worry, I ain't messing with him. That Calicotherium is a little upset at something. Somebody didn't pay their bar bill or something. Alright. Anything over here? Yep, I'm just rambling away. Because I am looking for a little buddy. Little fur buddy that'll keep me warm. There's a salmon dancing around there. Keep on going down. I'm looking. I'm even looking on the land to see if he's running on the land. Sometimes you'll see them. They'll be running through the sand, and you can find them. And then you just have to trace them, get a fish, and trace to them, or track to them. All right. Let's look over here once again. I'm gonna land right here. Alright. Let's see Dimorphodons. Let's see Trodons. Whatever. What is that one? That is the... Can't remember what it's called. It's that brain moment you just can't remember. I know it is a tickled chicken. It's probably got another name to it. Getting these dragonflies. Getting all the chitin I can from it. Not a thylacoleo. You know, it's one of those things. You have it in your head, you can't remember. Then you can't, once you can't remember. Oh, you want to play? Okay. Come on. There you go. Theranzino, that's what it was. Theranzino. Not seeing an otter in here, because normally they'd come up to the top swimming, and this is the watering hole for it. And this is a little frumpy here. Another episode of not being able to find what I want. Some of the other dinos are a lot more prominent. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong area. Obviously, I'm looking in the wrong area. Took care of that. There's another mama tranq and a baby. I'm looking around here. Any otters? Nope. All I see is fish. Plenty of fish that I can capture to feed the otter, but I'm just not seeing one. Maybe over here a little further. Watching the beach too, to see if they run along the beach or the river's edge. Another freshwater pond before it gets into the swamp. And I'm not seeing it. Not even on the riverbanks. I'm doing a slow scan in case he's hiding behind the rocks or something. Let's do a spin attack. Take out two of them in one shot. That was good. Then we just walk along the way here. Couple of fish. They are elusive. They are very elusive for some reason in my map. All I see is fish. I don't see an otter swimming around, because he should swim down and then swim back up and shoot across the top of the water and then maybe go back down and get some more food and then come up on the bank and eat it. If we don't see one, maybe we have to go and tame another Rex, because we're going to need some Rexes for the battles when we go to the boss battles and fighting the obelisk, or going to the obelisks. We're just not at that point yet. There's briefcase. What's in the briefcase? Anything? Nope. Get rid of everything in the briefcase. Alrighty. Let's go back down here. We're going to go straight across. Look at some of the other rivers. Go back where we started. See if we can find something over there. I know he's not going to be in the swamp because it's just the water is not clean. It's not going to be fresh river water, so. Hopefully everybody's day or night is going well. Heading in the right direction. Looks like the clouds are rolling in. All right, now we're coming up on some water. Let's pause here. The heck? Pteranodon doing pirouettes off on my left side. I'm looking. I just not seeing it. This is supposed to be an easy section to find them. All I see is salmon. I don't see any otters. Let me go into the water and see if there's any in here. Probably not. Looks like piranha or something coming up. Nothing on the banks. All right, let's go down this way a little bit. Watch both sides. They're just not spawning in, I guess. There's a fish right there. Let's look over here a little more. That's a big old fish in the river in there. Couple of big old fish. Nice clear blue water. It's not green, so it's not contaminated. I'm looking down and watching the river's edge. What is this down here? Huh. Look what I found. That's pearls and oil. I'll take that. Little dodo bird. Nothing here. Okay, off to the next spot. We're just doing a giant circle, going around the spots that said they should spawn. I'm just not finding them. It's a luck of the draw. There's a turtle. Keeping on going, keep on keeping on. That's all I'm doing. The fish swim in a straight line, and that fish stops, so. So it's definitely not there. Back over here. This is where we saw the beaver. There's the beaver right there in front of us. All the fish swim in the same direction, and the otter will swim in different directions. And I'm just not seeing it. Just not seeing it. A lot of baby tranqs around here. Passed a lot of those today. Beaver, a couple of salmon. That bird that likes to steal the stuff. See? See, he stole some of my food. I'll bet you he stole all of my food. Let me see. Nope. Didn't steal all my food. That's good. Don't know what he did steal though. Oh, stuck in the green. All right, what do we do? Since we can't find an otter, let's figure out something else, shall we? Let's go look for another high-level Rex. Maybe we'll be able to find one of those. We can go up towards Carno Island, which is at the top of the map. Scan this river. Maybe we'll find something over here. Don't think so, but it's always a shot. So I don't know if I've looked in this river. Now this one leads right to the swamp. Alpha Carno. Nope. Off to the next spot. Because you can't tame an Alpha Carno. I've seen them over in this river before. Not so much down at this direction, more so inland. Let's land down here and recharge. Maybe we'll get lucky as we're coming up the river here. That's Deinosuchus. I'm not seeing any movement in the river. Right here. We'll check over here. We're checking everywhere. Somewhere there has to be an otter. And if we don't find an otter, we're going to end up taming a Rex. There's a Rex up here, right in front of us. See if we can find out what level it is. There's a couple of them over there. Holy cow. There's a bunch of them over here. That one's a level 1. Level 2. What is this, a whole Rex family? I thought it was a whole bunch of Rexes. There's 2 Rexes. And the Rex does not look like it's going to win the fight. And there's definitely no otter over here. Let's do this again. Let's see what that one is. That's a level 2. Is there one on the other side of them? Nope, that's a level 2. Purple is a level 2. Level 1 is getting his butt beat. Wow, they survived. Well, shall we deal them a blow? Since he can't turn around quick in the water, I can. See if we can get 2 for 1 here. Land here and recharge. Then we go back out. Took care of the one. Now they only have one to deal with. I didn't sustain any damage, so that's good. Let's hop over this other side. He's just destroying things there. Me, all I want is... There's one down there, too. I can't hit him. Ceratosaurus. I'm looking for my otter. Where you gonna be? What is up with all of these Ceratosaurus dinos? Not seeing anything here. I hear raptors. Go further upriver. There's an alpha raptor. Don't want to play with him. Not seeing anything here. I guess we have to change our plans. Land up here temporarily just to recharge. We want to find a high-level Rex, I guess. That's our next step. The otter will be out for now, so if we get too cold, we've got fur on us. I believe I have fur armor. Yep, I have a fur hat that I can put on if needed. Wonder if we'll find anything up here. That'd be a good question. Here's another body of water. I'm not playing around the swamps because that's where the Rignorathia is. Carnos. Hearing a lot of noise. All right, airborne. We're going. Let's head up to Carno Island, the most dangerous place on this map. See if we can find something up here. Just north of that, or northwest of the mountain in front of us there. Should have enough power to get across the swamp. Just fly in a straight line. get across the other side of the swamp, and if I have to land there, I will. My base is all the way in the south, so it makes it a little more difficult when I'm flying north. Takes more time. There we go. Head down to the beach. Skirt, skirt. Definitely not going to mess with anything down here in the swamp area. Let's go. Keep flying. Says I'm hot. At least it's not a heat wave. Sometimes it's extremely hot, sometimes it's extremely cold. That's a cool little island right here. Not much flat space, but you could probably build a base here with a little bridge going to the mainland there. And that's probably why they designed it this way. Alright, enough of that. We restored our stamina. Now we'll go north. There's Carno Island in the distance. Very dangerous island. And if you wanted to build a bridge from here to there, it's going to be very difficult because the water goes so deep. I hear a raptor, so I'll wait for him to come out. There he is. Raptor's dead. There's a shark over here. I wasn't looking for a shark. Where'd he go? Betcha he went down into the water now. Just because I saw him, he disappeared. There he is. See if this guy's on. Stay here. Yep. Let's go here. How many tranq arrows do I have? I have 24 tranq arrows. Oh, it's a dolphin. I thought it was a shark. Okay. Let's head over here. See if we can find a Rex to play with. See if we're going to be lucky enough to tame one. Or if we die. Who knows? Good spot to land. This is like a little safe haven area here. Alright, airborne. We go flying. We search the map for anything big. I've seen them before, and they like to hang out around this little island. That sounds like a Ceratosaurus. That does not sound like a Rex. See what he is. Can't see him. Maybe I can see him from this angle. Maybe I can see him from this angle. See what he is. He's a level 8 Ceratosaurus. I don't know if he's sleeping or what. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Rex. Normally this is where you find them. Ceratosaurus. Another one. Not seeing Rexes. All I see is the Ceratosaurus. I thought for sure that if I came out here, I would find one. This used to be the spot for him. Interesting, interesting. Let me land and get some stamina back. If you like the videos, leave a comment. Tell me what you like about them. If you don't like them, leave a comment as well. Give me your thoughts. Doesn't make a difference to me. Like to learn new things about my gameplay and what people think about it, and how I can better improve my gameplay. Hit that thumbs up. Press that like button if you want. There's absolutely nothing here that I want, so let's go up to the snow area. We've been out here. What was that? Was that one? I heard it. I heard a Rex. Yep. Let's do this. See what level he is. Level 3. Only a level 3. I can't find any high levels. Alright, let's go back to the mainland. Go across the ocean here. We're going to head up towards the snow country, so it'll probably tell us we're cold. Oh, man. This has definitely been a challenging episode to find anything we're looking for. Recharging, that's all we're doing here. My food and water is good. I think there's a Rex over there beating up on something. I know I took a couple of hits there. So, let's get out of here. I'm getting a beating. Taking a beating, and I ain't even doing anything. How bad am I hit? Oh yeah, I lost a little bit of health there. Put my food back up. Continue on down the road. Once we get down far enough, we just turn right. Head up to this mountain. Then we're going to listen. See if we hear any Rexes in the woods. Get up this way, we'll land on a rock. Good spot to land. Put on my fur hat. Swap it with my steel hat. There we go. Now it should be warm enough. Down the mountain. We're heading towards the snow. Trying to find a Rex. That's a saber. Don't want a saber. Looking for a Rex. How about here? If we just land here for a minute. Let me see where I am on the map. I have no clue. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're gonna go straight west. That way. Says I'm super freezing now, so I have to watch my health if I'm super freezing. Because I don't have full fur on, and with the extreme cold, there's really nothing you can do. I'm hearing a drop. See what we can get. If anything, we can just hit drops and get resources. Anything good? Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Stimulant. Take those as well. Don't need that. Says I'm freezing, so let's put this on and see if that helps. Yep. Good. Got 2 pieces of fur on. I hear a mammoth. Don't know what he's fighting. I hear a Uranus. We could try. Is that a Rex way up there? Is that a Rex way up there? Wherever this area is, it's oh, that's an Alpha Carno. Okay. Alright, the UD scared me. I have to wait until till my numbers up in the upper right hand corner there, the red numbers disappear. Oh man, that was a challenge. I forgot to look for the UD. I hear him. I don't even know where I'm at. I lost my... The heck is that? Look at this guy. He's a monster. There's the Udi. Jeez. He scared me again? I was up in the air. He shouldn't have scared me. Now I go flying into the darkness. Of course I'm hot. I'm wearing fur armor. Come on, calm down. Calm down. You're okay. You're okay, big boy. There you go. Let's get back out there. See if we can find that Uranus. I think I killed its buddy, so he may be solo. I'm looking. I am looking for him. I don't know how far I flew. I think that's a big old rhino there. I need to see where I'm even at on the map. Oh lordy. Okay. Yeah, I need to go this way. Alright, Mr. Carno. I'm getting into the battle here. Take out the Deinosuchus too. No healing powers for you. Your healing powers have been revoked. Absolutely no healing powers for you. Baby Deinosuchus and juvenile Hank Leo, you have been spared. See if we can eat some prime meat just to get his health back up. We don't need the pelt, we can get rid of that. Take that. Let's get his health back up to where it needs to be. Good. Wow. I think that was the Yudi there that died. What is that, a Carno? See which way I'm facing. Okay, that's the right direction. It's a Carno. And the fog's rolling in. I hear a Yudi. Down here somewhere. Look at all these animals that are scared. One down. Take them out. Oh, lordy. I think I landed in the worst area right here. Let's get out of there. I think I upset the big guy. I think I bit his tail. What do we have? Let's drop some weight. Careful of what I press because I don't want to jettison myself off of this guy. Once he's charged up, then we just jettison everything. Lighten up the load. There we go. Where am I at? This is challenging, challenging, challenging. Still going this way. Staying on the mountainside, high above the water. Still doing good. This is the spot that we went and looked for the pearls, down here under the water. So why don't we just land on the ice down here and recharge our stamina. Still says I'm heavy. Oh, it's because of all of this other stuff I have. Alright. Jettison those. What else do we have that we can get rid of? Nothing really. Need to eat some food. Alright, let's go this way. We're gonna head out to the coast. I have not been successful at anything in here so far. I thought for sure I was going to be able to find an otter. Nope. Then I went searching for a Rex. And what do I find? Absolutely nothing. I know where I'm at. I'm going to go over and check the point and see if there's anything over there for Rexes. Nope, another Ceratosaurus thingy. How about we just kill the saber? Them. What else we got over here? What is that, a baby saber? No, that's a briefcase. Alright, check the briefcase. More tranq arrows. Could always use more. Let's see. Pteranodons. That looks like a saber cub. Like Mama Saber was killed or something. That is a saber cub. What level? Level 4. There you go. I want to get to a spot that I can snipe him. Maybe we can tame him. Nope. See if he knows where it came from. He's out. Good. I was trying to tame him. What are you doing? Well, that didn't go as planned. Well, that stinks. Couldn't even tame a Ceratosaurus. I didn't manage to knock it out, though. That's good. Take that. Take that. Go away. Run. Run, Forrest, run. And the one that was glowing was the alpha. Go figure. All right. Grr. All right. Let's head this way. Obviously, I'm not doing good in this episode. Been here a while. Haven't found anything. Alright, he's fully charged. Take off again. Hey, I circumnavigated this map, so covered all the areas. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know what you are, but where are you? Oh, you're a big guy. You're a big guy. I think I'll come down here. Land. I think it's knocked out. No, it's dead. Dang it. I had you on passive. What are you attacking something for? Neutral. passive. All right. That would have been nice. Oh, well. Taming gone wrong every which way. What is it? One good day, one bad day, one good day, one bad day. Yesterday was a bad day, and today's a bad day. I think it's ridiculous. A Deinosuchus. Don't know what I would use them for, but... Oh, man. I am not having good luck here. Passing the red obelisk. Alright. Flying back to the base, because this was a complete waste of time today. Three times we've tried to tame something, 3 times we've gotten our butt kicked. Plus, we couldn't find what we were looking for. I'm baffled. Befuddled. Bemused. Who knows? Who knows? I am just completely lost. This game did not go as planned today. On a good note, at least I did not die. Let's stop down here and see if we can at least get some tranq arrows, because I burned some of those up. Nope. Just a club. Get rid of all of that. I don't know what the seeds were. I'll look here in a second. See what we have here. What is that one? Stimberry. I think we had all of these already. Couldn't even tame a Deinosuchus. Why? Because you didn't want to listen. You decided to attack them. That's right. You did this. All right. Let's head back to the base, since we're unsuccessful at everything else. And let's go back here and wallow in self-pity. Shall we? It's been a real rough day this episode. Didn't find the otters, couldn't find any rexes, and the animals we wanted to tame were unsuccessful. One of them we tried to knock out and it got killed. The other one we tried to knock out got killed. We've just had zero luck whatsoever. Hope you enjoyed this episode of failures, and come back and see us in the next episode.